got hit harder than I thought. Or you've got some incredible timing. Regardless, I think it knows you're here. I'll unlock the door. Second floor, main building. But be quiet.
So what do we got here? Too clean to be one of the settlers. Or a pirate. You see on patrol, maybe? Haven't brought the joke to your homeworld just yet, huh? But UC Vanguard's a hell of a lot better than what I've got. I'm Hadrian. I was a researcher with the UC. I came here on a rumor of a... Well, I expect you saw the results on your way in. What's left of the settlers? The work of Oxysio Machina. A terramorph. One of the nastiest aliens humanity's ever crossed paths with. And this one, well, it's something of an anomaly. Terramorphs have a unique growth cycle. They're usually only found on worlds that have been long colonized by humanity. But Tao said he's too young to have one. Yet here it is. I came looking for an explanation. Among apex predators, they're the pinnacle. Resilient. Some can even dominate the minds of weaker species, keeping them as pets. They're creatures. I managed to scope out a fair bit of the facility before it found me. If there are any... I sure could. Because to confirm my suspicions about this creature, I'm gonna need a tissue sample from it. And to get that, I need its corpse. But there is a way we can give ourselves an edge against this thing. The plant's security system. The admin terminal's here in this building, but it needs its connection reset. And as I found... But if you can make it to the security outpost and... It's the building in the middle of the facility. The terminal in there should allow you... Then we can see about... Good. Well, take care of yourself out. And make sure you leave enough...
Vision restored. I'll make this quick. Plant's turrets took a beating, but I should be able to get you a couple of kill lanes. Just get the thing to chase you down the alleys between the buildings, and you'll lead it right into a crossfire. Oh, hello. Wish I'd found this earlier. You notice those sensors around the facility? Part of a livestock tracking system. Should let you keep tabs on how close the terramorph is. But it's not connected to this network. There should be a terminal in the adjoining room. Tune it to 183.5. Tracker's reading green. And what's that sound?
The security lockdown is active.
Shit. Stop. Stop whatever you're doing and get in cover. It's on the move. Look, I wouldn't engage directly if you can avoid it. The lanes. They're set up but need power. There's breakers on each of the buildings you can throw to get them live. Once they're online, lead the terramorph towards the lights. And watch the fireworks. Give it hell, Vanguard.
Signals insufficient. Proceed to next power breaker.
Tracker's gone quiet. Wait. You did it, didn't you? Heavens above! You just flatlined a terramorph! No offense intended. No, I've just known whole Marine squads who couldn't take down a terramorph. To do it yourself? That's something else. You didn't happen to grab me a tissue sample, did you? A lot of life gets recorded in our cells. Like, for example, if this terramorph's cells have certain radiation or chemical exposures, it could point to it having been transported on a ship. Then, we could start getting some... All right. I spotted a microscope. See what you can do. Diagnostics? Nothing. Maybe a flax can? Spectrograph. Damn. This equipment, it's not set up to do a proper analysis of our sample. Humanity's spread plenty of creatures in our travels across the stars. But terramorphs? They're different. To our knowledge, no one's ever spread them intentionally. Yet somehow... So when humans settle a world, 70 to 100 years later, terramorphs tend to just appear. Talseti, though, it's too young to have a native population. It's only been... But then the other option, that someone captured one of the deadliest predators in... That seems... Which means... We're either looking at a truly strange... Terramorph outbreaks have taken down far bigger colonies. Well, they're not exactly buying tickets and flying coach. The theory is that they're spread by some kind of egg or seed that's able to evade our detection. But how the hell an undetectable egg turns into a terramorph without anyone noticing is a question no one's ever found an answer to. And it's why what's happened here could be real bad news for the rest of human civilization. They have. They even took down an entire city once. A place called Londinian had to be quarantined due to a massive outbreak during the Colony War. It's the only known loss of that scale, but it's the reason why any change in our relationship with these creatures needs to be taken very seriously. There is. There has to be. We just have to find it. Time was, I had access to one of the best repositories of terramorph research in the galaxy. Seems a natural place to start looking, if I can figure how to access it. But we also need to get this sample properly analyzed, get confirmation on just how concerned we should be. Luckily, I think I know just the person to help with the sample. What would you say to delivering this to him for me? Yeah, I'd do it myself, but I need to call in some favors. See if I can't get access to that terramorph data. Plus, maybe just pop by a hospital for a little bit. Clear it with your commander first if you have to. You can even show them this. My gene tag. Tell them Hadrian Sinan is worried there could be more attacks on the... I was. Long time ago. Oh, you don't understand what a weight... I need Dr. Percival Walker to put together a sample analysis for this. I'm not sure exactly where to find him, but last I heard, there's a place called the Sixth Circle. And here. Now please, go check in.
All systems looking good, boss.
Creme Terracino. Consider me.
Lifting off now. Achieving orbit now.
There's a lot of crowds in New Atlantis. I wonder if I should install a tracking device on you, so you don't get lost.
Look who's back. All set with that probationary?
A terror? What? How did you walk away with the terramorph tissue sample running comms repairs? What happened to the settlers? You killed a terramorph on your first mission. If I could be frank for a moment, holy shit. Above and beyond doesn't really begin to describe it now, does it? Earned yourself some serious hazard pay on this one. But, if none of the settlers made it, who's got you delivering the sample? Hadrian. Sanan. I know that name. Let me check the database. Huh. A lot of this data's been classified. Here we go. Service record. Wow. That's a lot of commendations. Seems like she served with distinction as co-head of a UC Xenoweapons division. Faced tribunal at the end of the Colony War. And was dismissed from duty. Guess that's why I'd heard the name before. If she's former Xeno warfare, though, well, we can at least be sure she knows her aliens. In the run-up to the Colony War, the UC started a program with a singular goal. Find the deadliest, most terrifying aliens in the galaxy, and have them fight on the side of the UC. Never saw any of the deployments myself, but the program was clearly enough of a success that when the war came to an end 20 years ago, both sides agreed to have the practice banned. At which point, I presume, this tribunal decided to cut Sanan loose. Certainly seems that way. Did your survivor, Hadrian, did she mention why she thinks this sample's so special? She thinks there could be more? Well, this is one of the more surprising debriefs I've ever been a part of. But if Hadrian Sanan thinks this sample needs to get to Mars, then I'll take care of the clearances and ensure you... Consider these your first official orders. And here, so everyone knows you're working with the Vanguard. Vanguard's also got some custom ship modifications. You'll be cleared for access to them next time you're down at the spaceport. Talk to ship services. Now, if there wasn't...
That was quite a fall. I wonder if your boots need polishing.
You should inspect your ship. For heat leeches every couple landings. They'll cause Need some work done? Looks to me like you... Sure, have it.
Time to leave this place behind. Aim point reached. Orbit stable.
I swear Chunks changed their recipe.
Mars is famous for its single-minded... dedication to the color red. I feel like I can relate in some ways.
Sidonia can have a depressing effect on some people. Make sure to get yourself help.
If you're looking for a drinking buddy, look somewhere else.
Hey, how's it going? Can I help you? Come back anytime.
Invoices can be collected. Oh, not here.
Worked. Past tense. A shame, too. We had such high hopes for Percival. I brought him on myself to do medical and bio... Not the sort of work the Trade Authority traditionally does. But we thought it had the potential to be... I invested no small amount of... But then he decided... I presume the miners have him hidden somewhere. But at this point, it's...
That won't be necessary. But we would like the money he owes us, if you can convince... Wonderful.
I suggest paying a visit to this... If anyone knows...
This is a courtesy reminder that despite the low gravity on Mars, a fall into Sidonia's lower level is still likely to result in injury or death. Please exercise caution near balcony
Notify us
edges.
if you see anything.
Broken spear's upstairs. Go drown yourself there. This bar's for devil's vets and their kin.
Doc Walker? Well, you're barking up the wrong...
Andy, you. Why don't you come here and tell me what some stray wants with Walker?
Not every day a stray topsider wanders into my bar claiming they know people. What do you want with Dr. Walker? That's so. Now, if that tag's a forgery, it's a damn good one. All right. Maybe she did send you. Or maybe... But look, even if I decided I was going to help you get in contact with Dr. Walker, his debt to the trade of... But if someone resolved that debt, can bet that person would make a friend out of Percival. Well, most straightforward way to take care of this debt would be to just saunter up. Of course, rumor is the Trade Authority keeps all their records. If someone was to... But, one friend of Hadrian's to another, Sidonia's full of old, you'd say, with an entrance behind the bar at the Broken Spear. And I look forward to hear...
Hey, you. Maybe Hadrian's friend. Come here. Heard you talking with Lou. So you're going to help Dr. Walker? Yeah, sure. Listen, I know how you can do it without having to resort to any... B&E. Aqueous hematite. Mars is full of it. People think it's just garbage. But Percival and I, we've been working on some, at least when he wasn't slaving away. But we stumbled on a way to make it You give our research over to Octai at the Trade Authority, it should more than cover Percival's debt. Well, yeah. We were never able to finish the research. Spacers moved in and ran. But if you can clear them out, I can walk you through how to... Then you can give it over to the... Jobs come back, Oh, yeah. So access to the deep mines can be found outside the city. It's not far. We'd set up right near them. Once you've managed that...